Welcome to the Benzino Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Back-to-back games, massive ratings for the Indiana Fever. They are, in fact, still and will forever be America's team when it comes to the WNBA. Shout out to W360. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are currently riding a 5-game win streak. And over the weekend, they had 2 games, won both games, and drew record ratings for each broadcast network involved. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This past Sunday, ESPN delivered its most watched WNBA game ever. Atlanta Dream Indiana Fever averaged 2.6 million views, with a peak of 4 million viewers. A 4 million viewed peak. I don't think if I've seen that yet in a WNBA regular season matchup during the Caitlin Clark era. I'm not sure if it's occurred before, but in the Caitlin Clark era, a 4 million peak? Outside the All-Star game, I'm not sure if I've seen a number get that high as of yet. It is up 178% versus last year's ESPN regular season average, and WNBA on ESPN networks are up 16% year over year. I will say this, the WNBA on ESPN networks only being up 16% year over year, well, no wonder why they're only bragging about the Indiana Fever games on ABC and ESPN, because that 16% number doesn't seem nearly as high as I thought it would be. Very interesting, very interesting. Viewership peaked at 14 million viewers, the most watched WNBA game on cable ever. So cable, you have ESPN, ESPN2, TNT, USA, NBA TV. The most watched WNBA game on cable ever. And when we take a look, this current season, the most viewed WNBA games, you have the Atlanta Dream versus the Indiana Fever, the Chicago Sky versus the Fever, the Lynx versus the Fever, the Wings versus the Fever, and the New York Liberty versus the Fever. It's about time that the Indiana Fever dragged the Atlanta Dream to this top 5 list. I was starting to think that the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, as far as a matchup people want to see on TV, I was starting to think that lost its luster. And though it has definitely lost some of its luster, clearly it's still a game that people want to see. They also know that Caitlin Clark's been balling. She's on her MVP run. So I'm sure that helped people want to tune into the game. And I know everybody was calling their friends. You won't believe how bad Angel Reese is playing today. Yeah, she was wide open. Yeah. Oh, you were wide. She was wide open. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I'm sure some of that went down as well, because once it starts going viral on Twitter, it really just takes like, oh damn, she missed that. Let me check it out. Oh, whoa, damn, whoa. You start dodging shots that she's throwing up. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark is the needle. Let's take a look at this article, shall we? WNBA Fever dreams continue with new viewership records on ESPN and ION. Another weekend, another set of viewership milestones for the WNBA. Sunday's Fever Dream WNBA regular season game averaged 2.58 million viewers on ESPN, marking the largest WNBA audience of any kind on cable. The previous high was 2.54 million for Fever Sun Game 2 in the first round of the 24 playoffs, Caitlin Clark's most recent playoff run. Indiana's win, which peaked with 4 million viewers in the 7:15 p.m. quarter hour, so what's that, the fourth quarter, was the 8th game this season to average at least 2.4 million viewers, doubling the previous 25 seasons, the past 25 seasons combined times 2. Caitlin Clark, the rising tide that lifts all boats. Caitlin Clark, the needle. Caitlin Clark, the one that stirs the drink. That is the WNBA, the face of the league, no doubt about it. The WNBA, they may not want to promote her. ION might not want to promote her. NBC may not want to promote her. ESPN may not want to promote her. USA Sports may not want to promote, but the fans have spoken. And they seem to know, whether you guys want to promote her or not, they seem to know when Caitlin Clark's playing, what time, and where. Interesting. Note there is different viewership going on this year compared to most recent years, but still 2 million viewers. 2.4 this year is probably like 2.1 last year. Probably like a high 1.9 last year. So the numbers are still fairly high. Overall, the 12 largest WNBA audience since 2000 have occurred in the past 3 seasons, each involving Caitlin Clark. One more time. The 12 largest WNBA audience since 2000 have occurred in the past 3 seasons, each involving Caitlin Clark. 9 Fever games, her 2 appearances in the All-Star Game, and the 2024 WNBA Draft. 2 All-Star Game appearances, because the one that she didn't play, nobody gave a rat's behind. The strong lead-in provided a boost the second game of ESPN's doubleheader, a matchup of sub-500 teams between the Mercury and Fire, in which former Phoenix guard Diana Taurasi had her jersey retired. 1.35 million viewers, making it the largest WNBA regular season audience ever on ESPN that did not involve the Clark-era Fever. The lead-in from Caitlin Clark's game against the Atlanta Dream was so large, so many people forgot to change the channel after, that it was the highest game ever on ESPN in the non-Caitlin Clark, that didn't involve Caitlin Clark or the Indiana Fever. The ESPN family of networks, including ABC, were averaging 1.4 million viewers for WNBA games entering Tuesday's doubleheader, up 16% from last year, which I thought would be higher, to be fair. With the WNBA soon to pause for a 3-week break for the FIBA World Championships and the pro and college football season is about to start, ESPN has only one more regular season night after Tuesday, and it's more than a month away on September 22nd. This is an interesting point, because they're about to go for a 3-week break on the FIBA World Cup Championships. There's a lot of momentum right now in the WNBA, especially with the Indiana Fever, the playoff, the MVP run, Sophie Cunningham. There's a lot of momentum in the WNBA right now. The question is, will any of this momentum slow down with the 3-week break coming up? Apologize if you can hear that. My neighbor's getting their trees cut. Good grief. ESPN was not the only network to set a record for a Fever game last week. Indiana's previous game against Dallas averaged 1.62 million viewers on ION last Friday night, marking the largest WNBA audience ever on that network, which began airing games in 2023. That's a big number. Paige and Clark on ION getting 1.62 million viewers. That is a huge, huge number. Yet they will still look you dead in your face and say Caitlin Clark isn't the reason why the ratings are as high as they are, the attendance isn't as high as it is, and the ladies got paid what they're getting paid now. They'll look you dead in their face and say it's not because of Caitlin Clark. Yeah, right. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That means so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.